Checking systems. Done. All systems normal. Launch the co-pilot. Launch the co-pilot. Thank you.
Starting the ED co-pilot main process. Please stand by. The ED co-pilot process is starting.
What up, Darkman, Doug, and Dark Legion Mage? Good to see you.
Good afternoon, Commander. The virtual co-pilot startup sequence is now underway.
Good.
Systems and station data has been updated. We have cargo deemed illegal in this system.
Oh.
Your Hotness.
Good to know. May have to hit the black
Last
market
tip was
contacts to sell
21
it.
hours and 56 minutes ago, at 2037.
Oh, they extended it a week. Hell yeah.
Commander, there is a new Galnet article since your last session, titled Cobra Mark 5 enters full production. All systems are fully operational.
Oh,
I
no,
am
complete.
ready when you are, Commander. We're docked at Kid Station in Dan. We're aboard Shooty Boy, your Corsair.
Shooty boy.
The maximum jump range for this ship is 26.27 light years. Don't
Okay.
forget to buy some limpets while we are here, Commander.
She is never going to stop bugging me about these limpets, man. Contacts. Ooh, there's no black market trader. Material trader. Oh. I think we don't have anything to get the stuff we need. We got yttrium. I don't think we'll get enough manganese. Yep, we need 2 of these. Bro, that's not enough. That's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough.
I might give it a go eventually.
Admin
but right now it's
contacts.
still
I don't think we
seems
have
lucky.
anything to turn in. Yerp. Search and rescue. I don't think we have anything in there either.
Maybe
This
we
is
should
the way.
check 1/biggest one.
This is the way.
That is the way.
I forgot that he responds to that. Okay, so we got a bunch of carbon. Yeah, we need 1 more carbon to get the 1 manganese. If we need carbon, we can trade 6
It's not you are really
to
clear
1
what's a good
here.
system or what to build if you want XYZ.
Right, and then we can get the manganese. And we get it from the 1 carbon. Nice. So now we can at least get 1 slight boost
Mainly
to the frame shift drive, but I'm going to save that for the cutter. And I keep knocking off the track IR from my head. Good job, self. Because I'm silly, that's why. Reset. Done.
Restarting now. It'll be
What?
back in just a jiffy.
What are you
Commander.
restarting? I said I said nothing about restarting
You can find
anything.
lead by mining asteroids.
I'm very concerned. I don't even know what she's hearing right now. I'm a little concerned actually because I didn't say anything about anything. Why would you restart your whole self? Like, no. It's not what we were going for. It's not at all what we were going for. Ooh, I was trying to boost these. We still need to go to encoded, or material, or manufacturer. There it is. One of the M words. We definitely need a bunch more manganese though, so we got to work on getting some more of the raw materials at some point. Scan. Now let's hit the outfitting. I feel like the stuff that we have that's been engineered is gonna be here. So need to see where the K dubs are. Replace module. Hey. So this one goes down, the power draw goes down, the integrity goes down, the scanner range goes up considerably. And then this one actually takes more power. We still aren't fully using all the power capable, but it uses a bunch more. But the question is, how much more money do we get? The range of it goes up considerably by going to the A-rated. So we could go back here. No, the fields, blah. Smartwatch feeling notifications vibrating. Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't just you, fam. I just tend to get a lot of buzz from my watch. All right, so we actually can go down and go up a considerable amount of scanner range, really. So 5,000 meters is pretty solid. I want to put this one on, but I don't want to go that close to the power limit versus with this one being the lower tier one, like, which is surprising. It basically is a better quality for less power. So like I'm not against that at all. Which message? What did I do? All right, so the K dubs is, I feel like I already had that set in the fire group for real. Yeah, it's already in there. It's already in there. So we don't need to do anything with that. Now, since we don't, it doesn't look like there's a community goal overall. So let's double check in the Galnet, see what we got. So I want to get in this game, but I have a question. Is there ground combat? There is, Diesel King. You have to get the version of it, though. You have to get the DLC Odyssey. If you get the deluxe version of the game, it comes with that DLC. So I think right now the deluxe version of the game is like $25, fam. So like, that's an easy choice. Let's double check that. Actually, we could just go, is Steam open? No. Frontierstore.net. Load it up. Go to Elite. I literally just tried to click Elite. Okay, I don't want the book. I want Elite. I want the game. Where's the game? What? What? Games. Y'all doing too much. EliteDangerous. Quit playing. Show me Elite. Yeah, if we swap these currencies to USD, you get Elite with the DLC that allows for ground combat in the deluxe edition for $25. Like, legitimately $25. All right, so let's go see what the latest stuff is. That was last week where they needed assistance, right? Like today is the 24th, so we got to see the newest stuff. Let's see. Let's hear this.
Cobra Mark V enters full production.
Ooh, I love that.
Falcon de Lacy has confirmed that its Cobra Mark V has entered full production, with deliveries commencing.
I didn't know that everybody couldn't get the Cobra
core
before.
Systems.
Dope.
Previously offered via limited release, the Cobra Mark
Galaxy
V
Map.
is the latest evolution of
And
the
it.
iconic Cobra line, long favored by pilots
Alright, so
seeking
we are out here at
versatility in a
Dawn.
compact
I think we
frame.
need to go to
With improved handling, modularity, and a
74
focus on
225
enhanced
to get
compatibility with
the
SCO-enabled
cutter.
frame shift drives, the Mark V builds on the
Setting
reputation
course for
of its
HIP
predecessors with an eye
74255.
toward
We will
modern
reach our
multipurpose
destination
performance.
in 11 jumps.
Falcon de Lacy's chief financial officer.
It's a lot
The
of
best
jumps, but we'll get
destination
it
for
done.
Imperial Cutter is Machia, which is
I
17.81
have a
light
cutter.
years
I'm on the
from
way to it. Stop
Up to
minding my
DeejayKnight
business, lady.
And
a no-seller
affordability.
starport that is
The
88
engineering
light seconds
team
from the
has
start.
created something
Primary
truly
port
special
construction,
that
3
honors the
weeks.
legacy of one of the most popular
Delivery
ships
contract.
designed in
This was
history.
from yesterday.
With a nimble profile and excellent performance relative to
Yeah,
its
I'm
size
good.
and
I don't need
cost,
that.
the
Whatever it
Mark V
was, I don't need it,
boasts
bro.
an
I don't need it, bro.
adaptability
I don't need
that
it, bro.
makes well suited for pilots at all
One
stages of
pending.
their
I need to know who
careers.
that is. I can't be
The Cobra
accepting
Mark
friend
V
requests
is
if you
now
don't speak
widely
yourself
available
up.
across the core systems. Interested commanders are advised to contact shipyards in systems with a high-tech economy.
Okay. Mark 5 is so strong, it's low-key broken. I
Confirmed,
mean, it's
Commander.
the Cobra. It's a low-key Cobra. Like, that's... I feel you can't really go wrong with the classics. Matter of fact, let's look at the shipyard. I've heard good things about it, but it's like I haven't really played around with a Cobra in ages. We got Coffee Gaming. Welcome back. 67 months of it.
This is the way.
This is the way. 92 months is a long time, fam. Good looking out. Thank you much. Thank you much. All right, so that's the Sidewinder. We're not worried about the Sidewinder. It's way stronger than the Mark III. I mean, it's Thaz Gaming. Let's just take a second, right? We don't choose between the two in this house, and even if we did, I play shit tons of both. This is the last decade of my streams. Just on Twitch. That's not even counting YouTube and TikTok. So why? You don't have to.
It's better.
It's different. And we all win when they both do well. When Elite does things that are awesome, Star Citizen may want to try to emulate the stuff that they're doing. So like, all right, cool. We see that they did that. Let's go ahead and let's build up ours to do something like that. Same thing goes with Star Citizen. Star Citizen has been on foot for years, and Elite added it in, and it broke Elite for a while. It was not optimized when Odyssey dropped. So like, I stopped playing for years. I just got back into Elite because it's been running smoother, and they've been making updates, and now we can colonize systems. You can't colonize a system yet in Star Citizen. They're working on crafting and base building, but it's not there yet. But you can do it in Elite. So like, both win. We all win when these developers do more cool stuff that we all want to see. So don't pick and choose. Competition, the more competition that a company has, the more likely they are to be beast at the next thing that they put out. Do you stick for Elite? Yes, I'm currently using the newest Solar Duo from Thrustmasters, a dual stick setup. Competition is healthy. Competition is required. It's required. The more competition, the better for the consumer. Realistically. That's the Mark IV. Damn, that John's almost 2 million. That's wildly impressive for a Cobra. Hold on. The Cobra Mark III is 349K. And then the Cobra Mark V is that much, bro? Jeez. Appreciate them GGs. That thing looks nice. Hold on. Hold on. Damn. That actually looks real dope. Real dope. Let's put the equals in. Let me see what we got. We got some. Damn, 3 mediums on that? That's kind of respectable. For real.
Oh, those paint jobs aren't very nice.
I have a mighty need!
If I needed a small ship, I would definitely be looking at it. Don't know how the ships are set up in Elite. That's all. Like, in what way? Like, if you got questions about it, slide them. I'm happy to answer them. Appreciate the follow, JRG. All right, so we're good here. We don't need to get anything. So my ships currently are the Corsair. I just bought the most expensive one with arcs because I want to give Frontier money, much like I've been giving Cloud Imperium Games money, because I like both of these games, right? This is my Corsair. So let me go into like manage your ships. So let's just kind of scroll through the ships that I have. Okay. So we are currently in the Shooty Boy. We're on the way. We're skipping the Clipper for now. We're not worried about this Clipper. Do you play Star Citizen? If so, what's your favorite chip? Yes, I play Star Citizen. My favorite chip in Star Citizen for general purpose use is the Aegis Adventure Stalker. Easily. It's a ship that is used by the police forces in Stanton, and it's got bounty bays in the back. We've been waiting for the bounty hunting side of Star Citizen for years. So now that we've got the electric weapons in, once you can properly like stow people in those, it's going down. Different roles have different faves, so that's my overall next favorite. If you were asking my favorite recommendation for a starter in Star Citizen, I would say the Cutter. The Drake Cutter is like the best starter ship for anybody who's getting into that game. It's also reasonably priced, but regardless of what happens, you only ever need to spend $45 to get into Star Citizen, and then you just go from there. Hope it's like Star Wars Galaxies was. I mean, which part? I feel like both of these games, Elite and Star Citizen, are doing things that Galaxies had in them, but Star Citizen is aiming to be an MMO versus Elite just being kind of instanced. So MMO-esque. Holly Boy is the Cutter we're about to go pick up here shortly because it's literally my largest cargo ship. Then we got the Opera, our Crate Phantom. It's just a nice little shippy ship. That thing's just, I just like the Phantom, bro. Then we got the Mandalay, because they not like us. They not like us. We play Star Wars Galaxies. Well, hell yeah. Star Wars Galaxies was one of my favorite MMOs that has ever been created. The fact that you could be a weapon creator and have your mark left on the world as the idea of like, hey, look, these weapons were made by fumbles. So like, for real, if you want to get a blaster, you got to get a fumbles blaster. The fact that you could live that legendary life is so dope. And the fact that Star Citizen is going to add crafting that kind of rivals that. Once you get access to the blueprints, that's changing everything, I think, in that game. And it's going to go super wild. With the evil combat upgrade and took away all the other professions. I don't remember the specifics about the game. I just remember that I played, and I highly enjoyed it. Now the sneaky snack is the Python Mark II. I had to get a Python Mark II out of principle because it's a Python Mark II. Yeah. Look at it. How do you not want one of those?
Likes a big pig, but only if it's covered.
All right, let's see. We got the damn engineered on that thing. Look at the engineering. Look at the engineering. We put some work in, and I'm wondering like why I have no materials because I get ships and then just do it. Appreciate you, Fumbles. Thanks much. But yeah, the idea that we have another MMO that is going to have a crafting for weapons to the point where your name on being on a weapon is going to be a big deal. Dope. I can't wait.
07 everyone.
All right, so we are out here in Kid Station. We already got 11 jumps in the clock. Let's get these jumps out of here. I'm not going to disembark because disembarking actually gets me out of the ship to walk around Kid Station. I don't want to walk around Kid Station right now. Right now, we're working on heading to where we need to go so that we can start hauling up more stuff for this station, man. Oh, I didn't even think to check for the stuff that we could have bought here. You know what? Let's just do that because I don't have as much cargo. We got 160. Let's go do that.
Are you sure we have enough limpets, sweetie?
Landing gear. Retract landing gear.
Retracting launch.
You have illegal cargo? Oh, I know. Question is, nah, they're gonna scam me before I get back, so I might as well just dip. Now the question is, will we slide into another system that has enough space for us to step our game up and grab something on the way? Engage jump.
That is not an option.
Stupid mass lock. What is legal cargo? It's I picked it up because it was off of somebody else. Engage jump. Engage jump.
Jumping.
So yeah, those are stolen technically. So, I mean, I blew up a pirate and they were out there, so I wanted to grab them so they didn't go to waste, and that's basically how we ended up stealing those.
We're jumping to hit 117627.
What up, Cypher? How you doing, fam? You know the rules. See it, check them out. Cypher is like one of the most amazing people you follow
This star
on
and
the
the subsequent
site, so
5
do it.
stars are all scoopable.
Do it.
So only scoop here
Do
if
it.
you are low on fuel.
Scoop here if you're low on fuel. Man, yo, business, that's all. Just mind your business, lady. Come on, let go. Come in, 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 let go. Come in.
Completing system scans.
Oh man, I didn't have
information. Cartography
We're now
has
10
now
jumps
been
Analysis
from
mode.
hip 74255.
That's already done.
This system might yield some
Analysis
high-grade
mode.
emissions. Potentially, Imperial shielding.
Might want to be in analysis mode so we can
Body
get these
2C in
discovery
this
scans.
system has unidentified biosigns.
That's
Commander,
free money that we're
shall
missing
we go
out
check
on.
it out?
Do I care? Not really. I'm not about to do all that right now. Engage jump. Engage jump.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
It is the Corsair.
Oh, sorry. Jump drive.
Bing chilling.
Engaging.
Bing chilling.
Course adjusted.
3,
Jump initiated.
1.
Heading to hit 116293.
Engage. Engage. Engage.
This next star is scoopable, as are the subsequent 4 stars in our route. You can find boron by surface prospecting.
I dislike
We
that she
have 9
keeps
jumps
finding
left
what
to
I'm
go.
saying is boring. It's kind of painful a little bit. Not even a lot, just enough. Only one body? Bet. We want no parts of the system. We want no parts. We want no parts. All right, so if you're trying to see the Corsair, external camera.
Changing camera.
Yeah. That's the baby. Dash dog, baby. Look at y'all, boy. Also, how's this a new ship and we got mold on the seats, or like rust on the seats? I'm kind of offended by that a little bit. Like, for real. Also, what's that room go to, man? That's what we look like, though. Love that white and gold paint job. I got the fancy one that was already pre-kitted, because why not, man? Like, it was already there. External camera. External camera. Done. This is the way. This is the way.
Pathetic.
I'll kick your ass in the throat, boy. This is the way. I'm moving fire. Engage jump.
Charging frameshift drive.
Transfer my console account if you can transfer your account. That's not even hopefully. They still have the transfer available. You play with the game with the VR headset, it's a game changer. I literally have one here, and a PSVR 2. I know.
Jumping to next system.
Jump initiated. Heading to hit 1.
I get the feeling they know, Bing. Like, if they don't have a PC, then that's just kind of rubbing it in. Like, oh, you're missing so much. Like, they know.
Stars are also scoopable.
They
so
know.
No need to refill the tank
Temperatures
here,
are
Zaddy.
That's why they said, hopefully I can transfer my account. Why are you trying to rub it in somebody's face, bro? You don't play Star Citizen no more? Who gave you that idea? We still have like 4 ships to give away that Sid gave us to give away. We're building a star system in Elite, and I need to make sure it's done within a month, and I'm trying to get it done ASAP rather than like starting it and then just like, I'm gonna play something else for like 2 weeks. Engage jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
We gotta deliver like 70,000 pieces of cargo overall to build a station so that I can comfortably be like, all right, cool, we can lay everything.
We're jumping to hit 113010.
To hear the line of phrase, ha 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 ha, I'm concerned. Well, DJ needs aluminum
The star we are
8100,
approaching
Siemens
is
composites
scoopable, as are the
11,000.
subsequent
Wait,
2 stars
aluminum is
in
that
our
low
route.
now? You've been putting work in on the aluminum. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
We're now 7 jumps from hip 740.
I mean, on the bright side, if you keep leveling up
We
and
might
keep
find Imperial
getting ranks
shielding
and
in
stuff
the
like that,
system.
Matt, you'll
Commander,
be able to
check
transfer them
signal
over once you get a
sources
PC.
if you are interested.
Engage jump.
Jumping.
Haven't played in a while. What should I do? I have no clue what I should be doing. Go to the mission board, get some transfer missions. Take this to another place, or go get some other stuff and bring it back here. That's how you start. Do a couple missions, get used to how the game plays again, and then you'll be fine.
Jump initiated. Heading to hit
And then really look through the mission board to see once you're confident, like, all right, cool, I can do this. Upgrade your cargo hold.
This one's scoopable.
Get a
as
bigger
is the
cargo
subsequent
space.
Star, so only
And then
scoop
you can
here
take
if you
more
feel the
stuff,
need.
which means you can take more missions, because some of these missions
Stand by.
only have a part of what your cargo hold can take. So
Scanning that.
We're now 6 jumps.
Start
from
with
hip
there.
742.
and then once you've got more cargo space and once you've got enough to get another ship, and remember the rule, do not fly what you cannot rebuy. Right now, my rebuy value on this this ship is 319 credits because I bought it with ARCs. So it really doesn't apply in the same way, but I would still only pay 319 credits and then get it back. If I was in the cutter, I think it's like 19 million that I would have to pay to get that ship back, which means if I'm flying that ship with less than 19 million, I am rolling the dice with losing my ship and having it explode. So hull in the missions, don't fly what you can't rebuy, really. And if you can't find missions for it, buy something in the market, and then they'll tell you where you can sell it for better money. Engage jump.
Jumping.
Do you have voice commands? I do have HCS voice packs installed, and I have like 16 packs. Could use a carrier to help stock your system. I'm working on building up to a carrier or a fleet carrier. I just don't have one yet because I got to get to 5 billion, man. And then I know it's like you have like a week or 2 to gather up the. I think it's like 20 mil once you buy it.
Now jumping to LTT 8968.
So yeah, I just got to make sure I'm doing the work
3 stars in our route are not.
Hyperspace.
so I can continue to have my fleet carrier work. Probably close to 7 billion for a carrier. I know the starting price is 5 bill. It's the upgrading that you have to do that takes it closer to 7 and some change. Which means I'm realistically, I probably want to have closer to 10, just so that I have a bunch of money sitting and waiting So if I log out of the game and don't log back in for a couple months, I don't have to worry about it because I got the money in my inventory. That's fine. Part of the reason why I made the decision I did with getting the system that we were getting is because if I start with getting a system, then I'll basically have money waiting for me in the system. Like being a system architect, once we get it to a certain level, the residual money will be a thing I can pick up and hopefully pay for my fleet carrier. So I'm trying to do it that way to where I have residual money coming in first. Engage jump. I hear the ship computer say I'll kick you in your face. I told him I would kick him in the face because I said this is the way, and he said pathetic. I'm gonna appreciate that. Engage jump. Engage jump.
Jumping.
This game is not free. 25 bucks for the best version of it that lets you walk around on your feet and do stuff. How do you claim a system? Go to a station that has a... Go to the contacts tab in a station. Look for these system colonization contact. Select the system in the menu and then contact. You're good. I wasn't asking for contacts, bro.
Coming up is not scoopable, and neither are the subsequent 2 stars in our
It was a
route.
jumble of voices I couldn't tell said, you're good.
No unusual activity.
He was talking shit. What's your opinion on No Man's Sky? Love it. Payment schedule on the system building is like 40 months.
4 jumps left to our target destination, Commander.
Like, what are you referring to? Like, how long is it going to take till they start paying you? Engage jump.
Jumping.
Now, they did have this free on Amazon for a while, but I don't think it's free there anymore. It'll take 40 months to recoup costs and break even. Oh, I don't care about breaking even. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at, like, residual money. So that once I get my system built, I want to be able to, like, I'm not talking about, like, getting the money that I had back. I feel like in my mind, I spent that money to buy stuff, and really turning in the stuff that I'm buying for the system gives us cash. So I almost feel like we make the money back before we even build it, once we get squared away with the
It is not scoopable, and neither is the subsequent star.
once we get done paying all the resources in, we'll have made, I feel like, enough of the money back where I don't care about that 25 mil. And if you're talking about the fleet carrier, I'm not even considering the amount of time you make the money on the fleet carrier back.
Or use FSD
Because of reasons.
to make the next jump of 37.3.
Give it a second. Give it a second. Don't kick me out yet. There we go. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Now we're good. We can do it. We can do it. Speaking of blah.
Aye, Commander.
Engage jump.
Frame shift. Now engaged.
Frame shift. Now engaging.
Jumping to next system.
We're jumping to cruiser sector, but I am in
Now engaged.
Now engaged.
This star isn't scoopable, but we can scoop at the next 2 stars after this.
Temperature is ready.
Supports head tracking. Yes, if you have a VR headset, it supports that. If you have track IR, it supports that. I know some people are using open track. That's supported, so you got options. As long as you have something that can track your head, you're good. Tobii eye tracker, that too. Engage jump.
Jumping.
Jumping. I know they did it, but I feel like doing it again just because I like the sound. Bam. Genuinely thought this is the only space game that did those Star Citizen? Oh yeah, no. Not at all.
Adjusting for jump.
We're jumping to CD 56, 61, 53.
Now Star Citizen I like because it does work with the webcam in the same way that like the VoIP works, but I only ever really care about VoIP for VoIP purposes. Like I wanted to mocap my face and put it on my character in game. I don't care about head tracking. In fact, I hate the head tracking in Star Citizen because I don't want it to follow my head. Because if I'm in FPS mode, if I'm fighting somebody, I don't want to have to press a button to disengage it and then go do other stuff. Gotta get back into both games eventually. I've been trying to live in Star Citizen and then make my way to Elite pretty regularly, so that's working out pretty nicely for me. I had given it some years after Odyssey came out because it was not as nice as I wanted it to be. It was not optimized. So we're back now because it is. Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
See, this is what I have problems with because I always get sidetracked and just end up making weird faces and moving my head in weird ways. that really don't help the game per se, but it's fun. So
Course
We
adjustment.
have successfully
yeah,
transitioned to which
I be
side?
doing that way too much.
74255.
Way too much. Way too much.
The star
Way too
we
much.
are approaching is scoopable.
Way too much. Way too much.
Temperatures are at an acceptable level.
Temperatures are at an acceptable level. Now we're here. Let's go get my ship.
We have arrived at our
What's the difference
target
between this and Star
destination.
Citizen? A lot. The easiest way to talk about it is that to describe the difference in the easiest way possible. EliteDangerous was developed from the top down. They started with building a procedural generation of the entire Milky Way galaxy, and then they built in star systems, and then planets, and then moons, and then space stations. So like, they started at a massive scale and went downward. Star Citizen started at a personal scale. So like, your ability to pick up a cup existed in Star Citizen almost from day one because it started as a first-person shooter. So then they built up, and then they started to build stations, and then they built the planets, and then they built the moons, and now they're building the second star system, or should I say built the second star system. They are working on getting us the other 3 so that we can get to 1.0. So, nutshell, Elite developed from the top down, Star Citizen developed from the bottom up. What was a robot game you were playing a while ago that was supposed to come out on PS5? Steel Hunters? I feel like it was one of the games we were playing that had robots in it. Makita makes outdoor stuff, not tools. Outdoor microwave, outdoor kettle, outdoor coffee machine. I mean, in what way? I appreciate the follow, Cam Farrell and Bing Chilling. And yes, it's EliteDangerous. If you're curious about what game it is, literally right above my face. You will find the game. The game is EliteDangerous. Like, it's right there. You may not have seen it, but now you have. Kind of reminded me of Armored Core, but it wasn't. Yeah, that was either Steel Hunters or Mecha Break. Mecha Break is. I can't wait for Mecha Break to launch. It should be soon that we get the Mecha Break launch. I'm very excited for that. Fed Corvette. See, I need to level up with the Federation to get a Corvette. And I don't even know if I want one at this point. Don't know. It's a boat. What did she think I just said? What up, Commander? Acme. Dark.
Today's cruise includes some delightful views. Our flight attendants are on hand with full details.
See, I dislike that they don't make that rhyme. Every time I hate it. You can ping our flight attendants to get all the news. Thank you for coming on our cruise. We've got some delightful views. You can ask our flight attendants for all the news. Come on, bro, it's right there. I'm using a solar flight stick right now, the newest stick from Thrustmaster, !SOLR in chat. We'll get you a link straight to it so you can see what it is. This is dope. Disengage cruise.
Disengaging cruise.
Thank you. Request docking. See, y'all just don't be listening to me, man. I don't appreciate that.
Landing pad 20 is situated at 11 o'clock at the front when you enter with green lights
11
to
o'clock
your
at the
right.
front, green lights to the right.
Why don't I look after the shields?
Yes. What'd you do? Linking things. Very excited for June with Dune Awakening. Why is it stuttering right now? What are you doing, bro? Yes.
Gears down.
Thank you.
You're welcome, punk.
I'm gonna kick you in the throat, bro. You can't be calling me no punk. You can't be calling me no punk, man. I don't like that my landing pad looks broken right now. Okay, at least the panels are right there. At least there's something underneath it. It looked like it was just empty, and that was not a nice thought. God, let go.
Don't forget to buy some limpets.
I'm not buying any limpets. Stop asking me about limpets. He knows it's a multi-bass. This game looks so boring to you. We are purposefully doing boring things right now. Because right now, I just ended up flying from one place to another just so that I can switch my ships out. Because right now, we're in the combat ship, which is a nice ship. We're about to move into A hauling ship associated with an outstanding fine. I mean, can I just pay the fine real quick? No, you're boring. What up, Gary T? Jay Pringle with the GGs and the dubs. Appreciate you. Keep strolling, Shody. I mean,
we're aboard Howley Boy, your Imperial cutter.
If you don't know what you're looking at, I can see why somebody would say this game is boring, but yeah.
The maximum
Thought this was No Man's Sky at first. I mean, No Man's Sky is
light years.
also a game that deals with like star systems and like things at a galactic scale, so I can understand that. Also, the planets look fantastic from outside, so I see that. All right, so let me see. We got commodities market. What do we got that we need at our station? 46, 43. We could just get load up on the oxygen. What's the most expensive thing though? I'm trying to make the most. We can get that titanium though. Although oxygen is the lowest thing, so let's just get the thing we need the least of, just to kind of knock out. Because I like the idea of seeing fewer things that we need on that list. So if we can knock out the liquid oxygen, it'll make it a whole lot easier to just focus on like the next like 3 or 4 things. Say this game is like No Man's Sky at all, other than the fact that it is a game that has a ridiculous level of scale? No, that's about where they end, but it's still good. We got them GGs, the finger hearts. Appreciate you, Sister Knight.
Thank you much.
But yeah, I think the thing that I feel like most people would connect to No Man's Sky with this is this view, right? So like if we look, we're in the galaxy map right now. So if we go into the system, it looks different than it does in No Man's Sky, but like this is basically every planet, moon, space station, fleet carrier in this system. So there's a lot going on in this system. There's a lot here, which is dope. I'm happy for whoever became the system architect here, because, well, actually, I don't think this is a system that allows system architect stuff. It might be, but I don't see any of the system architect goodies. But this is my system. So we are actually building. I'm the system architect of this system. Of this game, which they gave new updates for console. I do too. Hopefully they fix that soon. Appreciate the follow, Jace. Also, thanks for the follow, Nell. Wish the fleet carriers weren't 5 billy. I feel like it makes sense that they're 5 billy. Just like becoming a system architect of a system is 25 mil. And then you got to put in stupid amounts of resources to build it up. We're at 25% right now. We need 6,662 aluminum, 11,000 CMM composites, 4,463 liquid oxygen, 18,000 steel, 12,000 titanium, just to build the starport in this system. But then once we do, if we want to explore this planet, right, we want to step this planet's game up, I can do a deep surface scan on it, and then I get to decide where the rest of the stuff goes on it. We can place 4 sites on this planet. Once we find out where the most resources are. All right, cool. This is where we put our mining location. It's dope. Wish they would add passengers or crewmates that could help you. They have. They added that a long time ago. Like, we are currently in a station where if we wanted to, we could go to the crew lounge and hire crew. They only got one person here. She's competent. Tessa Hooper. Used to fly a space stretcher. Not the most glamorous work, but it was honest. I got into serious debt after I gambled everything away. Needed to recoup some funds, so I thought this is the best way I can do it. Fought in the campaign against the Purple Gang of Felici. Got so they'd see my ship and fly off into the black as soon as they could. So, paid wage is 52 milli. Competent, profit share of 9%. So anytime I make money, they make 9%. And then we can hire other pilots. If I wanted to get a vehicle, a fighter hangar, and put it into a ship that had the space for it, I can hire pilots, and then they do it. They do that work. And I feel like Tessa is probably somebody who I already hired. I'm pretty sure I already hired Tessa because they're right there. It's inactive crew. Is this Halo? Game. I don't know, man. The bases on your planets influence your system, and the stations in space have connected. Yerp. Oh, I saw your name is Delulu. I should have known. All right, so let's see what we got. We've got... Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to come into here, into the advanced maintenance. Sell off this last limpet. Because I don't need limpets. I mean, it's only going to be 100 credits for the limpet, but right now I'm trying to use every bit of my 696 storage that I can. It's been a game. This has been a game for almost 10 years. How am I just finding out? I mean, you just didn't find anybody that was playing it. That's all. Nothing wrong with that. Welcome to Elite. Welcome to finding out about how awesome this game is. I'm glad you got the chance. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Standing by.
I wasn't even talking to you, sir. Oh, and we got to get rid of those too. Perfect. Why are you taking this long to sell a limpet, man? Okay, cool. So it's gone. Let's go to the commodities market. Go to the sell menu. Oh, I'm not selling those. Let me see if I got to go to the. Is there a black market? Yeah. Let me sell these illegal goods. No commodities. God darn it. So they're just not gonna buy these illegal goods. So now I got to figure out somewhere else to send these illegal goodies. I don't even remember what I'm selling, man. I got to go to a system that has a black market, or because they're not buying them on the regular market because they're stolen. So now I got to figure out. I thought it would have to be a black market contact. Oh, it might be my filters. Let me turn off my filters.
Oh no, you don't.
Turn off the filters and see what happens. There we go. So sell it and just get paid. It's all profit. Let go. See. Filters are good most of the time. Like when we're doing this specific thing that we're doing. So I almost let them filter set me up for the fail. How many hours do I have in game? Shit, I don't remember off the top of the head. Let's find out. Let's go to the. It's like it was like how many weeks? I can't remember how many weeks it said in game before. So let's find out. Codex. Commander DeejayKnight. How many hours is 5 weeks, 5 days, 20 hours? I don't know, top of the head, I don't know that math. 840 hours, no, 980 hours, there it is. 980, close to 1,000. Yeah. Good to go. Now we can do stats, what we got on the stats? Credit spent on ships, 1.2 billion. Outfitting, 1.6 billion. Damn it, I keep dropping stuff. Gingeraf, appreciate the follow, thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great Thursday. What is this? That. You good, mystery? I've been trying to find like non-assholish ways to point it out because I don't want somebody to come in and be like, "Oh, you're a dick." But it's like that's why I put it on the screen so that it answers the question before it gets asked. This is the way.
Like I care.
I'm gonna kick you in your fucking throat, bro. How dare you? I know you care. I know you care. Give me a NASA fact.
In 2006, NASA scientists discovered a strange noise in deep space that was several times louder than anything they would expect. To this day, they do not know what it was, and it has been dubbed the Space Roar. I'm pretty sure the Thundercats might have had something to do with that.
Thunder.
Lionel, it's your fault. I'm blaming you.
Thundercats.
You know, I like NASA facts.
So do I.
Hopefully you do too.
I do. Thank you. It means a lot to me, man. What up, 88? Stupid sinuses. Oh, I didn't take my spray this morning. I need to go do that. If I got rid of this cargo rack that takes me down to 688, I could put in the deep surface scan, but I don't need the deep surface scanner yet because I want to scan the planets in my system, but like, galaxy map. Shining laser for all the cats to chase. Ruin the whole show for me. I actually find that funny because I feel like that seems like the most cat thing possible. If that doesn't make perfect sense for a Thundercats.
In 6 jumps.
That's kind of fitting, I think. Go back and look at which. With those eyes, no, I'm actually cool with it. Landing gear.
Landing module retracted.
So, did you build the starport? This is not my starport. I'm picking up materials to take back to the one I'm building.
Shall I engage the jump drive?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
Okay. Where are we at? There we go. Engage jump on my mark. Engage. You didn't even listen to me. Engage jump.
Charging frame shift drive.
What, a second Team Liquid? Team Liquid is an esports team that I am a member of. And before you ask, I'm not a player on Team Liquid. I'm a streamer for Team Liquid. I'm a content creator. I haven't seen someone play this game in forever. The only person I know still plays is your dad. Well, nice. And your dad is in good company, I think. I like the Mandalay. Love the Mandalay. What's that thing on your helmet? On the headset? That is the track IR, which allows me to do this in game. So anywhere I look, it looks. Inbox. What? You don't want to see anything on the inbox? Mind your business.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Need to pay attention to escorts again. Or esports again. Yeah, that's fair. Engage jump.
Jumping.
Frame shift drive charging.
Charging. Bum, 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 bum.
Jumping to Scorpio sector, LHV B2-0. This star and the subsequent 4 stars are all scoopable, so only scoop here if you are low on fuel.
I mean, it's only 6 jumps. We should be able to rock for 6 jumps. For real.
We have 4 jumps left to go.
Oh, 5 jumps. 4 of them.
There are
4
5
only.
bodies in this system which have biological
that's what the
signals
voice
whose
attack
type
is
has
for.
not been confirmed.
Voice attack does
Commander.
a bunch of stuff for me so that I don't have to remember the keybinds for it. So, for example,
Disengaged.
engage jump.
Jumping to light
Frame
speed.
shift drive charging.
Done. What? What are you doing?
4,
Leaving system.
2,
Jumping to
Do I stream full time? I do. Naughty peas. How you doing today?
The subsequent 3 stars are also scoopable, so no need to refill the tank here, Commander.
So since we brought up the fact that I'm streaming full time,
Hey, do you have Amazon Prime? If you don't, does your Nana have Amazon Prime and not use it because you don't watch Twitch? You could connect your Amazon account to your Prime gaming account and then get a free sub every 30 days and scout somebody on Twitch and then get to use the fancy emotes everywhere you want.
I mean,
There
you
are
got
2
options.
bodies
You could
in
do
this
it if you
system
want.
which have biological
If your Nana lets you
signals
do
whose
it,
type
unless
has
you
not
have
been
Prime.
confirmed.
In which case you
Commander.
can sub
Perhaps
with
we should
Prime
explore
for free
further.
and then flex on everybody on Twitch. I mean, I say that because we have flex emotes. So do it.
fuel scoop disengaged.
Supermodel, the original Elite game from the 80s. That's dope, beat up. Engage jump.
Jump drive.
Frame shift
Engaging.
drive charging.
Me. I'm not in the gravity well. How dare you? At least I shouldn't be in the gravity well. I might be. I hope not.
Positioning to dawn on the galaxy map.
No.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Trying to wing up.
Select
You
the
focus on
plot
personal
icon
tasks.
or
I'm
open
literally
the
just trying to
system
fill my
map
ship,
to set a specific
my colony
destination.
ship with resources. That is my goal right now. When somebody came in earlier and was like,
This game looks boring.
I'm literally just
YKEC 12-24.
space trucking gears so that I can have a space system, a space
Adding
station, and a system in which I am the dude making everything. So yeah,
Roger that.
it's a little boring, but
2 jumps remaining
Smart.
in our route. There are
Every
4
game
bodies
has
in
boring
this system
parts.
which have biological signals whose type has not been confirmed. Lover. Perhaps we should explore further.
Engage jump.
Jumping.
I feel like that's the thing though, V-Dub. Every game has boring portions. If you need to go somewhere and you're jogging through a forest and it's like, man, I need to get to this next location, and it takes you 10 minutes to jog if you are uninterrupted, and then you end up catching enemies every like 2 minutes at most. That's part of the reason that those enemies get put in there, because otherwise that'd just be 10 minutes of boring walking. So you get like, that's why like you can't walk around in Pokemon without random Pokemon attacking you, because it's like if you just could guarantee that you could run safely to a place all the time, that's boring. That doesn't change anything. It's just, you just go do the same walking loop every now and then, and it's just ridiculous. SEO Drive made a huge dent in the most boring parts of Elite. Yes, it did. The SEO Drive is the best thing about this game. But then again, anytime action jack, boom, action Jackson time basic. Engage jump.
Jumping.
If other people use the starport, do you make money? Once it's done, yes. Right now, since it's not done, anybody selling things at the system colonization ship gets paid. Like, you get money for buying things and selling it there. They pay above the galactic average. So you can make money, especially if you go and find like the lowest place that they're paying for it. The question is, do you want to make all the jumps after buying it at the lowest price?
We are heading to is scoopable.
Not quite. Boring is subjective, right? First thing I did in Elite was outfit a crate Phantom and do 300 jumps to a nebula and get back to Elite and exploration.
We have arrived at our target destination.
To me, it was a blast, because it was. So how did you just do 300 jumps? Like, were you like, did you like do the 300 jumps and then plot every planet with a deep surface scan, or did you just go in and do FSS scan and fly back? Because I did like thousands of light years outside of the bubble, and right now I am not elite in exploration. I am a collector. Oh, that's actually biology. Exploration, I'm a ranger. I need to go look at the ranks to see how far I am from elite. Much less boring than jumping to Sag J. I mean, fair. Swashy B, I'm doing well. Hope the same for you. It's pretty nice to have playing in the background while I'm working. I just listen and look over every now and then. Appreciate that, Naughty Peas. Thanks for stopping in and lurking with us. PvP on Elite and run aside the running torpedo boat with pack hounds. Damn. Savage. You are one of the people why I don't play in open. Like, one of the people why I don't play on open, because I don't prefer PvP in this game. I like to chill and just enjoy myself. I'm not sweaty enough. I don't know enough of the kits for PvPing. I just know that fixed weapons is like, nah, I'm gonna miss too much. I get frustrated missing that much. So, nah, I don't think I'll be PvPing. Scan all the systems that had suns that would likely have planets that were worth money. So water worlds, Earth-like worlds, skipped out on gas and rocky planets. Use a third-party tool to help out the course. Okay, cool. I know that Inara does stuff like that. I could probably do that with ED Copilot. I'm pretty sure ED Copilot would do that easily if I said that I wanted to do it. I just need to figure out which commands I need to set to do it in the first place, and then it'll plot the course for me. Used to love core mining. Core mining is the best thing you can do in this game. Audio-wise, disengage, cruise.
Drive deactivated.
No fixed on torpedoes and power play pack hounds. That'll do it. That'll do it. Core mining in the VR is just insane too. It is. I've done it. It literally is world changing. Request docking. Docking request code sent. Stand by.
Docking request granted.
Thank you.
Set her down on landing pad 8. Commander.
Oh, wait, other side. I think I may have to just like go around in a loop-de-loop because I don't think they're gonna let me turn. They might. There we go. There we go. What would I rate it? I don't do rates, Mio, just because everybody's rating system is different, right? Like, you might find games that I find to be fantastic super boring. So like, me saying that it's a 10 might be a 3 to you. But what I can say is if you like a game that is a sandbox that gives you the ability to figure out what you're trying to do, you might like Elite. If you are a fan of games that are not easy to get into, but once you're into them, you can do a lot, you might like Elite. If you like the idea of going into a game that has a landmass that has, over the decade and some change that it has been available to the world, only 0.2% or 0.02% of the landmass in the game has been discovered. You might like Elite. Alright, there we go. Should be easy, real good. Okay. This thing is big and beefy, so I gotta be slow about landing. Oh, how dare you. It's right there, too. Watch this. Just line it up and just like, boom. Bro, what angle do you need me to be at? Landing gear's up or down. Quit playing. Bro, if you don't just let me land on this bitch. I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad.
Engines disengaged.
Perform routine maintenance when we're done.
Yes. The system on the common has been a pain. Scroll through hundreds of them. I just went and just started exploring. But what is it for you compared to other games you've played? For me, Elite is the ability to do what I want.
Completed.
What up, Shep? Good to see you, fam. Like, I like the idea of maybe not knowing what I want to do when I hop in. Like, not doing a specific thing, for sure, until I hop in and see what the community goal is. And the community goal is the thing I feel like that drives Elite, because it is the overarching story if you wanted to engage with the story. So most of the things that I do in Elite have a tendency to co-align with the community goal if I'm not doing something like right now. Right now, I said I want to be a system architect. The system that we are in, the station that we just landed on, is literally a system colonization ship. So once we go into construction services, I need to go pay this fine. We transfer all in, we make 1.5 mil. And now we're at 26%. Once we get to 100%, that is the station that I'm going to be building. So for me, the idea that there is so much you can do in Elite, and there's so much openness to the experience, that it could be different for everybody. One of the things I want to do once I have this system locked in its mind, and I can rename the station, I'm going to plot the planets and then decide where we want settlements. But to fund that, I'm gonna go out into the black. I may make a trip to Saturday sometime soon. I don't know, but the fact that every one of the stars you see on the screen right now is an entire star system, just like the one that we're in right now. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say the one we're in right now, this is the star system we're in. This is the system architect view. You can see where we can place things in orbit around the planets or moons. Every one of these planets you can walk on. I was not the person to find these planets, but I don't care because it's a system that nobody had claimed that is fully walkable, and we can do a bunch of stuff with it, right? I eventually want to start working toward getting a system that has an Earth-like or water world in it, but also that's going to take time to even find one that you can claim close enough. Did they re-enable new colonizations yet? Yes, that's how we started this a week ago. We claimed this star system a week ago, and we've been at it trying to fill it up for a little while. And we've gotten some help from the community in the Discord. You can see in the Elite channel, I feel like Makaki, Django Wolf, Pyrophoric have been helping out, popping some resources in. If you have as well, I'm not trying to like not let you know that I appreciate you, but like, look at this. Every one of these stars you can go to. I like the idea of being an explorer, so the idea that I could just go out here. If I wanted to go to this specific system, FUA AUB LZC C27 6354, 26,833.5 light years is the distance. We only have like 25 light years in this ship per jump. So I need to switch to my Mandalay, which has something closer to like 70 or 80. It'll be a much shorter trip, but it's still gonna be long. Some people are like, man, that's boring, but like for me, I love science, I love space. So being able to go out, and yeah, shorter in quotes, because like it's only what a third as many jumps at best, but like this is dope. If you like any kind of science at all, if you like the idea of looking at like wallpapers of stars or like black holes or something like the Seahorse Nebula or any of the nebulas that we know of, if that even remotely calls to you, then something in Elite speaks to you. You just don't know it yet. Like we just like literally my last thing that we did was to fly out to the Seagull Nebula. When I hopped back into Elite, and after I hadn't touched it for some years, I was like, you know, I know we're in a situation where there's a lot more to do now because of what's the word I'm looking for? Odyssey being in a better place. But I was like, let me make sure that I go and do something that I really want to do. So we literally came out here and flew to the very tip.
Setting course for Seagull Sector PD-T
one of these
C3-5.
systems.
We will
So,
reach
like,
our destination in
right now,
163 jumps.
We could take 163 jumps to get to this, and this is actually outside of it. Now, mind you, what's cool is that because of the way that the story works, they blocked off a lot of stuff. So there's places
Setting
that we
course
wouldn't
for
even be able to
Seagull
get into
Sector
on this way.
AL-X,
But
B1-0.
169 jumps is
We
a
will reach
lot
our
of jumps in Elite.
destination in 169 jumps.
And to me, that's just dope that we could do it all. If we wanted to go to any of this, we could just do it. Now, 169 jumps is going to take some time, but that's a cool way to just have a quick conversation in the meantime. Like, what are you up to? I don't know. Let's go do something cool. What's the gameplay like? Depends on what you want to do. You ever fly uncoupled? Rarely. Currently over Colonia at the moment. Where you at? I am currently in the star system we're trying to colonize. Look, No Man's Sky better. They executed it better. This is too clunky and complicated. This is a sim. It's meant to be complicated. No Man's Sky is arcadey. They're very different experiences for a reason. Now, with that, I'm not making a joke. I'm not like trying to roast you or anything. I play shit tons of Star Citizen, EliteDangerous, and No Man's Sky, and this is just my on-stream time. I've played all of these offline, so just the amount of time that I've streamed is, you can combine them. Literally, these are the top 3 games that I've streamed overall. So we're looking at 3,000 hours of this stream, just between Star Citizen, EliteDangerous, and No Man's Sky. You can like all of them. Just understand that they're very different experiences, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's like liking Final Fantasy VII and liking Final Fantasy 12. Gameplay-wise, they're very different. They still have a similar theme, and that Final Fantasy has a tendency to have themes like that. But like, that's part of the process. There's nothing wrong with liking different games for different reasons. Like me, I'm a Capcom creator, which means when the new Street Fighter came out, I got a copy of Street Fighter. Does that mean I don't like Tekken or Mortal Kombat? Not in the slightest. Does that mean I don't like Blaze Blue? Not at all. Does that mean I don't like King of Fighters? Not in the slightest. It just means that I like Capcom games. And there. You can go to play it like Star and No Man's Sky, like a menu type game. Right now, we're in the menu because I'm purposefully in a menu. Like, if I leave this is my ship. External camera. I didn't know if they would put the camera in while I was docked, but this is the ship that we're currently in. That's my character. It's my hollow me. This is the bridge of my Imperial cutter. It's gonna tell me where to find the best Imperial cutter. I hate, but love it at the same time. This is the top of the place that we're
The best
parked.
destination for Imperial Cutter is called 285 Sector UEE-G C11-14, which is 49.39 light years from you. Head to Gon Reach, a Coriolis starport that is 67 light
External
seconds from
camera.
the star.
Changing camera.
See, she be all up in my business. How much work does it generally take to colonize by yourself? I haven't played in about a year. It's a lot. Now, mind you, I chose to build a large station. So that is the type. I chose to build the Coriolis. It's like a D20, the D20 looking stations. I chose to build one of the hardest ones to build. So it's going to take way more resources than the other options. That's all it is. So you can do anything if you want to. Like, I mean, depends on what anything is. But like, if you want to be a pirate, you want to go find places where people are doing things and break open their cargo holds and take the stuff that was in it, you can do that. You want to go to a place and just go out and explore the galaxy and try to find places that nobody's found and life that nobody's found yet. You can do that. Do you want to just go to a system, pick a political power, and like
be dastardly in your means to make sure that they take over more star systems?
You can do that. There's a lot of different ways you can play this game, but right now I just like getting silly. One day we'll get a ship with 1,000-ton capacity. Right now I'm sitting on 696. But also, you can, if you get a fleet carrier, you have a lot more capacity. Appreciate the follow, Galaxy. I'll come run for cargo for you when I get home. Where you at? I mean, if you want to, it's in the Discord, in the Elite Dangerous channel. We're currently in Call 285 Sector DXGB 25-0. Let me hit the print screen real quick. Like, I'll take a quick screenshot of just this screen, and I'll post that in the Discord. So if you want to come and help, you can. Actually, if we go to the galaxy map, it'll show us where our current amount is. Actually, let's go back to where we are. Go into here. Count these ships like that. Because I still got to go and pick the specific thing that... Unoccupied systems have not been expanded into by any power. I'm not touching power play right now. System missions, construct primary port. I think I have to go inside. Get in there, get in there. There we go. Let me take a picture of this. Boop. Shaboopy, shaboopy. That ship that's hard to get. Boom, that's where we're at. Have you made any tips outside the bubble? I've made many jumps outside the bubble. I wonder if they bookmark the systems that I've found. I know they have a bunch of bookmarks. Let's see. Here's one. 1,460 light years outside of the bubble. And if you probably can't see it on TikTok, but you can on Twitch. First discovered by DeejayKnight. Kind of excited about that. Found a few Earth-like worlds. I don't think I've found any that I mean, not that I've been the first person to find, but pitching like I like running cargo with a full load of Type 9, 60 light year jump.
Damn.
See, I'm sitting here in a cutter that does not have anywhere near that jump range. Wait, that's 60 light years laden? Fully laden? I may have to make a Type 9, man, and just leave it somewhere. I may have to just make a Type 9 and leave it somewhere sitting in it and just tweak that giant. Yeah, this is kitted with mining lasers. Ain't nobody mining in this right now. Yeah, we only got 696. Now, mind you, we could get some more. I just like having stuff. Furthest I've jumped is about 5,000 light years. Dope. You play vanilla with any mods? I only play Elite Dangerous a few first transport missions so far. I typically play with Track IR, Voice Attack, and Flight Sticks. To me, that's the minimum. DBX is at 65. Oh no, we're not talking about the regular light range of ships. I've got a Mandalay that's got some light years jumps. I'm talking about something that is loaded with gear. Best location, Type 9 transporter. Type 9 transporter. Type 9. There we go. I was like, one of these is gonna do it. It would be cool if you could hire NPCs to help construct. It would be super dope. What is the profit per ton around the colonization?
The best destination for a Type 9 Heavy is Huyank, which is 57.26 light years from you. Head to Bunsen Port, a Coriolis starport that is 5 light seconds from the star.
I thought, is there multiple Type 9s or is it the Type 9 Heavy? So I'm not like out here lying to myself. Type 9, yep, Type 9 Heavy. All right, cool. Because we got a Type 8. That thing is nice. Wait a minute. I don't think the Type 10 is going to have any kind.
The best destination for a Type 9 Heavy is Huyank, which is 57.26 light years from you.
Not surface.
Head to Bunsen Port.
57 light years is not bad. We could just get that.
5 light seconds from
kick
the
it
star.
out. What's the best combat ship? Shit, I don't know. We got a decent amount of ships. They won't even let us look at our ships in this station because this one's literally just for cargo. Isn't the best deal always that one founder system? I don't even know. Which is the founder system? Let me see if I have access, because I don't think I do, but let's find out. Actually, let's go to status. Permits. I don't think it's one of these. Type down is really good. You gotta get really tinker with it. Oh, if it's talking about that tinkering with it that much, then I'll probably just stick with what I have. Have you got the Type 10 missile meme ship? No, I've not. Moves like a bus? Oh no, then I'm in the same situation that I would be with this. Because I feel like I could tweak some of the systems in this and then get rid of a couple things. I just don't like taking stuff out of a ship that I already have kind of kitted. But I could just remove some stuff and make this a little bit lighter. But yeah, 19 million on the rebuy. I feel like we were discussing rebuys earlier. Let me look at the specifics. So we need, I did want to start knocking out the liquid oxygen just to be done with it. I'm very surprised that even though the system is here, like, and it's got the capability to do some stuff, it won't let me like pull the market menu. Like, where's the best place we could find this? Oh damn! She actually just showed me the permits. Huh. Oh, Shinrada Desra. Did I have access to Shinrada? I don't think I did. Yep. Nope. Not me. So yeah, I don't have that. Fully kitted out crate 2. This 50 light year jump. Dope.
Dope.
It's a good runner. Like running contraband with it. Real nice. How do you mine in this game? I never figured it out. I mean, if there's anything in this game you want to figure out, I would say check out. Let's just get this back up to here. Go into the codex. The codex will get you squared away. Go down to the bottom right in the pilot's handbook. If it's talking about mining, literally, they will tell you each little snippet of what is important in regards to mining. Optional equipment. Like they have you. Also, it's been a long time since I've done it, but like I can't remember off the top of the head, but I do know that that's where I start. Anytime I'm lost, I'm like, all right, cool, let me hit the codex up to like remember what I've forgotten, because that happens a lot. Appreciate the follow, Christopher, and the 7-star.